welcome back to Surface Noise. Today I'm going to show off my ongoing Guided by Voices collection of vinyl and CDs and stuff. And yeah, let you see what I got, and hopefully it's something you like to see. Okay, we'll start. I'm going to start with the first thing I ever bought, actually. When I first heard of Guided by Voices, this would have been in the 90s. This was around the time B1000 came out. At the time, there was no internet. There was no way to hear bands, really, unless your friends had the records or something, or the CDs. So either plop down $20, $25 for a CD, or maybe get something cheaper, like a single, which is what I did to try to hear them. So this is the first one. It's I'm a Scientist EP. This has I'm a Scientist. That's the, it even has a nice inner sleeve. It's not bad. I mean, not inner, but a sort of a gatefold type thing. Kind of cool. It has like lyrics and stuff. But yeah, this has Do the Earth actually on it, which is actually one of my favorite B-side tracks. One of their best ones that never showed up on a album. But it also has Curse of the Black Ass Buffalo and Planet's Own Brand. So anyway, I wanted to show that one first because that is the first thing I ever purchased by Guided by Voices, and I absolutely love this to this day. So I'm going to go the earliest records. This isn't the earliest stuff I bought, but this is in order somewhat as far as vinyl. I'm going to start with the vinyl. So right here we have Propeller right there. This is a newer repress, so the cover is probably different. If you've got an older version, it probably looks different than this. There's that. Favorite track on this is 14 Cheerleader Cold Front. A great song. Yeah, this is on Rockathon Records, so sort of how you know it's a reissue, because they didn't have their own label back then. Rockathon is basically Guided by Voices label. Yeah, so this is Propeller. This is one of the earliest records I have of theirs, even if it's a newer press. And yeah, very good, as is all their stuff. Very good. So, and here's the other record I referenced earlier. This is B1000. This again is a repress. Scat Records. This has I'm a Scientist on it. It's I think this is like 20 songs on here. Got a nice inner sleeve there. I get another look at the cover. Missed it. There we go. Yeah, this is brilliant. I mean, I bought this CD back then. I bought the CD, and yeah, I mean, it's very lo-fi, but the songs are just amazing, and it's interesting. It just sounds so much like, demos from classic rock bands like The Who or the Beatles to me. It was like, that's what just blew me away. So, if you're not aware, actually, of who Guided by Voices are, I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but basically it's Robert Pollard. He's had other members. They had a pretty steady lineup, I think, for a good 5 to 7 years, maybe. Tobin was in there. He wrote songs as well. They broke up late 2000 and, how was it, 2000, mid-2000s, I think. But then they got back together. They had the classic lineup reunite. And there was a few years where they're doing that, put out a whole bunch of records, and then they kind of stopped. But then he came back with another lineup, and they've been going like crazy ever since. Really, they've been putting out like 3 records a year lately. So, yeah, he's a former music teacher. This is Alien Lanes. This is the I think it's the 25th anniversary edition. Matador Records. After they got a little more popularity with their scat, with B1000 on scat, they actually got signed to Matador back then. And yeah, that led to them having a little more money, although I don't think they spent that much on the recording. This is this is a little colored vinyl, kind of a neat. Most of my stuff isn't like that of theirs. It's mostly black. But yeah, this was the Matador one. They had a few records for Matador. They pushed them a bit. And we're going to skip a bunch. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go to the CDs just for a second, just to keep this consistent. Next album that came out after Alien Lanes was actually Under the Bushes, Under the Stars. This is, I believe some of this was recorded with Kim Deal producing and stuff. I don't know if they used all of that stuff for this. I think they re-recorded some stuff, but yeah, this is a great album too. It has the official Iron Man Rally song. That's a great one. This is another good one. Good album. Next one I'll show you. Isolation Drills, right there. Another great album. I don't know if it was the next one that came out, but it is a phenomenal piece of work as well. This one has Chasing Heather Crazy. It's one of the singles, at least. Glad Girls I like a lot. How's My Drinking? Brides of Eight Glass is a really good song. Next on the list, we got Do the Collapse. This was like produced by Rick Ocasek, so this was kind of the push to get them more mainstream. So it had a little bit, production was a little more slick, you know. Still the songs, I mean, its songwriting style is pretty much the same. I mean, it's, Robert Pollard has a sound, right? So, I mean, he has you hear it, you know, it's guided by voices, right? So, but I like this one a lot. Teenage FBI is on this. There's a lot. Surgical Focus is a good track. Hold On Hope was a single as well, which actually, I can show you right here. I have the single for that, Hold On Hope. Glenn Campbell even did a version of this. If you ever watched the documentary about him, there's a part of that where he's doing a version of Hold On Hope, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this has 9 songs on it, this CD EP, so yeah, it's almost like a mini album, but pretty cool. Has Do the Collapse song on there, which I don't think is on Do the Collapse, so kind of neat. Some earlier stuff. This is The Grand Hour. This is before B1000. This has a song Shocker and Gloomtown in it, right there. And that was actually covered by the Breeders on a EP single, and there was a video for that too. And in the video, Guided by Voices are in the video. It's kind of cool. This is Sunfish Holy Breakfast. This is another older one. And that's like a full-length EP. I don't know, it's like a mini album, really, like 10, 12 songs on that. So that's pretty cool. Next album in the list is Universal Truths and Cycles. Another one of the later ones. I really like Everywhere with Helicopter on here. That's a really good track. It's pretty cool artwork, too. So you can get a little inside. That's pretty cool. Next up on my list of albums, there we go. This is How Do You Spell Heaven? This is a great album, really. Still the great songwriting. I don't know if as many big songs came off of this, but I do like it. It's really good. There we go. I like all their records, though, so I'm a bit biased. A sec here. Next up, and this is mostly the really recent stuff, the last 2 years that I have at the end here. This is Zeppelin Over China. Very good. Double album, 32 songs on this thing. This is an epic piece of work there. Right there. You can see the back. Yeah, I've only got this recently, but I do like it a lot. It's still kind of taking it all in, right? There we go, like that one. It looks the same. This is a double, two discs. Most of the songs are so short that they don't even need 2 discs, even if it was a double album. But yeah, this is the other one. But in this case, yeah, they needed 2 records to fill it out. All right. Next up, this came from last year. This is from 2020 release. This is Mirrored Aztec. Thank You, Jane, on this. I like a lot. I think I had it. I think I have it again. Actually, they have a song called Please Don't Be Honest. And they had an album called Please Be Honest. So that was kind of neat. That's the inner sleeve. Yeah, and this one has the record like there, so it's kind of cool. Inside instead. Three to go. Next up is Styles We Paid For, that came out in December of last year. Yeah, I really like this one a lot. I couldn't tell you the songs that like stand out for me necessarily, but I remember just really getting into this one. It's really got some good stuff on it. Pretty awesome. This is Earthman Blues. It's got a lot of attention earlier this year. This is in April. It's good. I like it. I don't like it as much as some people did, but I like it a lot. It's good. This has the same, I mean, all their recent records. It does have a poster though inside. That's pretty cool. There's that. Guided by Voices right there. Earthman Blues. Don't have, and I just got this like this week. This is the new one. It's not them. It couldn't be them. It is them. I like High in the Rain. That's one of the singles. Dance of the Gurus and My Limited Engagement. Those are all the singles on this. Pretty good. I like this a lot, and I think I'll be listening to this one. I like it. This is one of my favorites of their last couple, to be honest. I like this and Styles We Paid For a lot. So there's that. That is it, except for one more piece. This is not a CD or a record, but it is a DVD. This is the Who Went Home and Cried. This is a pretty older one. Most of it is filmed on a front porch where they're just like kind of jamming a bit, and then it ends up with about a 20-minute concert. So they're basically preparing for a show, I guess. It's pretty fun to watch though. So anyway, that's the ongoing collection. More to come later. So if you like this, please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. As well, I have a website that'll be linked in the description if you want to check that out. That'd be awesome. And other than that, have a great day. See you in the next video.